Hello everybody, welcome to the ÉISG podcast, an intern survival guide, where we teach you how to survive in Paris and during an internship at an indie festival. We have new hosts every week with different topics each time, ranging from music, fashion, tourism, but above all, independent cinema. We hope you like today's episode. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next edition of ÉISG's Intern Survival Guide. Warning, this podcast occasionally contains strong language which may be unsuitable for children, unusual humor, which may be unsuitable for adults, and lots of LGBTQ plus jokes, which may be unsuitable for assholes.
Yeah. So my name is Emily.
My name is Ryan.
And we're brand new to the ECU. We started work on Tuesday. It's now Thursday. We've made one TikTok.
We have.
And we thought it would be kind of nice. We've just moved into our new apartment that we're staying in while we're in Paris. It's got a nice rooftop, kind of like garden situation.
Communal area.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be nice to record our podcast as we ate a late dinner out here on our rooftop.
And maybe where we're from. From New Jersey. I live in Maine now, in the United States. We're doing
I'm
good.
from Glasgow, which is in Scotland, and we met each other at university in Scotland.
Yes.
First of all, let's talk about the spread.
Yep, it's a good spread.
So, part of the spread, we have a salad, which is just lettuce with...
I think we should skip through the spread. This is gonna all get cut.
Lettuce with balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
We have hummus, we have breadsticks, and we have some ham on the end, okay? And some nice juice for both of us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the topic. Do you want me to go ahead with that, or?
Sure, introduce it.
We're gonna begin talking about reality TV. And the UK is known for its reality TV shows.
However,
In my opinion, when I moved there, I was surprised.
I'd argue the US is probably more well known for reality TV. I also do not watch
You guys love
any.
it,
Yeah, like sure, but I don't watch any personally. Any UK ones.
though. Gogglebox. What's the other one? There's definitely another. The Apprentice. There's a lot of reality TV.
Sure.
Can we talk about some tame ones and then go into crazy ones?
What would you count as tame?
Tame would be Apprentice, Gogglebox, Very Calm, British Bake Off. Crazy is Naked
Nathan.
Attraction.
Oh.
What were you thinking of?
I was just thinking Nathan for you.
No, that's like American ones.
Oh, okay. Gogglebox.
Yes.
Concept of the show is basically it's people being filmed at home in their living rooms watching the TV that's been on that week, and it's usually like the major, like the biggest shows and stuff that's been on that week. So the coronation happened, and like
What is coronation?
Coronation's where Charles was crowned king.
What do you feel about that?
I'm not getting into that. Like, that's too political.
I mean, politics aside, attention to this. Were you like?
I
the
did not
party
care.
You, yeah.
I did not care.
I know.
So that week, everybody reacted to King Charles being coronated. What other stuff? Just like general TV shows, like things that are hyped.
The
Some
one
weird stuff as well.
there's like this show that they actually, so it's a reality TV show, and they react to reality TV shows as well. So it's like they're into reality TV. The one where
Was
these
it like
people,
The Only Way is Essex or Towie?
I don't know.
Oh,
what
they're
that
the same
means.
thing.
They dress like Taylor Swift.
Oh no, I don't know what that
So
was.
she's that you just rattled off like 4 or 5
No, I said two. They're the same show.
2 reality TV shows right off the bat.
But Gogglebox is actually very good. You get to see little snippets of
I like Gogglebox.
things that like you maybe wouldn't normally watch, and it's funny to see other people. Like, there's always an array of reactions, so it's funny to see people who then like really like love it, people who really hate it, you know?
Who hate Gogglebox?
No, people like on Gogglebox who hate the show they're reacting to, or people who are like so invested in it, you know, like the reality TV that they react to.
Yeah. But general opinion on Gogglebox, what is it?
I like it. I find it nice, like passive TV. It's good to like enjoy, to watch. We watch it when we're packing to come here. It really de-stresses me.
Have you met somebody who doesn't like Gogglebox? It seems like a general agreed upon, in my opinion, comfort show.
I feel like it is a universally liked show. I feel like it's not that controversial, so to not like it would like people either, I don't know, I feel like nobody's gonna like love it, and nobody's gonna hate it because like, oh my god, you just were a maniac with that. You put it in your mouth and then dipped it.
I was like trying to hold it.
You did this and dipped.
I bit that part.
Okay.
Keep talking about the show.
The Gogglebox. Yeah, no, I feel like it's, you know, you can be like, oh, it's not for me, but I don't really feel like you can hate it because it's just like, it's like just glimpses of other TV shows. I don't know. I think it's a good concept though, and it feels like uniquely, maybe there are things like that in other countries, I don't know. It feels very British to me though, because there's like different families reacting who are all like from all over the UK, you know? So it's like a pretty good representation of the different people who live in the UK, you know?
Yes.
Different countries and stuff.
There's a couple from Glasgow, right?
Yeah.
They were funny.
Very near me.
During the coronation.
Yes.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I guess it's good to see, I don't know, all the different opinions in your country laid out on like topics that everybody could like relate to, sort of thing.
I agree. I think it's a very accessible show.
I don't think
Sorry.
I don't think it would work as well in America.
Yeah, because I feel like the thing that makes it work is people aren't performing on it, you know? Like, well, they are to an extent, but these families are not, like, trying to make it big. And some of them do gain, like, popularity and what you could consider fame, like, from it. But the people, like, it's meant to be their authentic reactions as they're sitting at home with their families. It's not people, like, putting on an act to be like, oh my god, look at, you know?
Look at me.
Whereas I feel like possibly in America, there would maybe be people who'd be like, I'm the star of the show now.
Yeah, I think it's there's a lot out there in America. And like for this to be appreciated as much as it is in the UK, like it's like you're looking at television, this is like a comfort thing sort of thing. I don't know. I think it would face criticism in America.
What would you rate Gogglebox?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Like a 6 out of 10.
Oh, really?
Is that low, you think?
Yeah, for me, Gogglebox is like an 8. Because, like,
But like
it's
an
just
8,
enjoyable.
that's like so hot. No, 6 is very good, I would say.
I can watch Gogglebox and watch it, like...
I think I would get a little tired if I watched it so much, because it's like, it is the same thing, you know? It's something that I would be happy to watch in a comfort scenario, but if I want something like more from the show...
But it's always like
to
different...
learn something, I guess.
It's always different things that they're reacting to, though. And it's always, like, different... I don't know.
What would you... 8 out of 10?
For me, it's an 8.
Like, an 8 out of 10 to me is, like, that's, like, the highest show, almost.
No, 10 out of 10 is the highest show.
I don't know many that I would give a 10 out of 10. Reality TV, I guess, in America. Like, Nathan For You. This is a good segue. This is, like, I don't know if the viewers have seen Nathan For You. The listeners, they view as well. It's like a visual podcast. But I don't know if you have seen it, but it is a show that was on Comedy Central, like, I think 2011. I'm not really sure. But it ran for 4 seasons. Amazing. It's this guy, Nathan Fielder, and he goes to small businesses and tries to, like, make them better. But all of his schemes are just, like, very outlandish. And I don't know. I feel like it's...
If I may?
Yes.
Sorry. His schemes are outlandish, but also, like, not really designed to work. He's, like, testing. Like, in theory, they possibly could, but he's, like, going with an idea. It sounds like a weird concept, and it is. But, like, he's going with an idea that's, like, this probably won't improve your business. However,
like, for
you still
example,
need me.
There's, like, one where he goes... Damn, I'm trying to think. Oh, my God, The Ghost Realtor. So he goes to this real estate agent and he's like, oh, you're gonna like corner the market because you're gonna be the only real estate agent who offers ghost-free houses. So she's gonna like pretend to exercise the house and whatnot, and then it turns out, this is where the show gets good, like sometimes he gets very weird people, and this real estate agent that he proposes to, it turns out she like believes in ghosts, like really believes in ghosts, and he brings in like an exorcist.
Has had experiences with ghosts.
Yeah, she had experiences with ghosts. It gets
no spoilers.
Yeah, it gets crazy. But yeah, so like he just encounters weird people, and I think this one too is less so like Gogglebox, where that's a reality show where they're not trying and they're not like leaning into the fact. Sometimes like they'll react a little bit more than probably they really would to like a TV show or whatever. But
yeah, but like
Nathan knows how he looks.
If I can say about Gogglebox, what I meant by that was like people are on their couches like lean back, like you know, they're not like all, you know, they're not watching TV like
No. I know what you mean. Like they aren't like the reactions that they maybe perform a bit are like nothing compared to like the Nathan. Like he fully is aware. He has like a very awkward persona, and he is aware of that. So it is reality TV show, but I don't think it's like your classic example of reality TV show. We were just talking about Nathan and Gogglebox. I feel like Nathan actually I jumped to an extreme example.
Ratings for Nathan?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, same.
Finding Francis. The last episode of the show is like a movie, and it's amazing.
Yeah, very good send off to the whole thing. Like, I don't want it for Nathan. I don't want to say anything because I went into it blind, and that was the best way to enjoy it. You need to stick with it because initially, like, the humor is so weird because I genuinely think it's one of the funniest things, but it's like uncomfortable humor, like awkward, and just like I think the comedy is because you like can't believe that these people are doing.
Shout out Jimmy Allen, he recommended it.
Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Is this Jimmy from home?
Yeah, Jimmy Allen.
Hi Jimmy.
I don't think you can see this.
Sorry.
You maybe we could talk about another British one.
Yeah, I think we should go back to Britain. Another British show is Naked Attraction, in which it's like a dating show for the regular people of the UK who come on and basically they're naked for it. And the way the show works is there'll be one girl and 5 guys, or one guy, 5 girls, or guy, girl, them, they, whatever, and maybe a mixed people in the booth. Anyway. One against either 5 or 6, and this one person is here, they're clothed, and then they're looking at these different coloured booths, and each round the booth, like the door of the booth raises higher to reveal a little more of each person. So I think it starts by revealing like their whole lower half, then you get their chest, then
and
you
they're
get their
fully naked.
Yes, yeah, naked attraction.
Naked attraction.
Then you get their face. And
no
then,
censors on this.
Yeah.
Cable
You
network.
see everything.
Yeah.
Then
a child could come across this show.
It's on at like 9 p.m. That's like kind of early. Then
9 p.m. Yeah.
I was watching TV at 9, like sometimes.
Okay, but yeah, sorry.
Then you see their face. Then you hear their voice. And each round, the person votes someone out based on how their bottom half looks, how their top half looks, how, you know, like that's how it works. I don't watch this. It's very uncomfortable to watch.
Seen one episode and it was, yeah. It's like, why? Why is this?
Yeah.
But it's a popular show. It's been going on for a while.
It has been going on for a while. What
it's the shock factor.
Impresses me is, like, how do they find people for it, you know? Because...
They seem very comfortable on the show. That's what surprised me about the episode I saw. It seemed like... And then they do something after where it's like, oh, they follow them on a couple dates, and the maybe this is like an outlier, but the couple were like, I don't know, like they seem to be hitting it off. Mm-hmm. Happy that they met on the show.
I don't know. I think maybe it's like people go on because it's empowering. However, personally,
it's
not for me. What would you rate it?
I guess I was so harsh with Gogglebox that I got
Yeah,
really,
like 6.
But like I'm comparing it to the scope. If in a reality TV setting, Gogglebox is like a solid 7. Solid 7. Well,
If-
yeah,
if-
Naked
if it's
Attraction.
on-
I gotta give Naked Attraction like a 4, like a 4 or 3,
Yeah.
3.5.
For me, it's 2. I don't like I don't watch the show.
Well, to be honest though, it's interesting enough that you're gonna watch one episode.
Yeah.
Like most people, I feel like they know of the show.
Surely a show though needs that factor that's going to make you return. Because like a show,
It's a little unsettling.
yeah,
Like, when are you watching this? This is not a family show.
yeah.
It's not a show you wanna.
It feels dirty to watch it like as well on your own.
It's a little, yeah, a little.
Like why
much.
why are you doing that? You know?
Let's think of Extremes in America, one that we've been watching recently.
Yes. Selling Sunset.
She loves
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. Like I'll give it that for sure. Very
It's
entertaining.
So good. Look, and I hate reality TV. She's not.
yeah, she loves it.
I thought I did. Like, I don't like things like not very smart people doing nothing and just fighting. That's not it for me. And I feel like a lot of like the Real Housewives.
That's like the pitch of Selling Sunset.
Yeah, no. Like, I feel like a lot of reality TV is that. However, Selling Sunset, we've got houses. It's so fun to like see what the house is selling for and try and guess the commission. That's a good time to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Seeing
But,
the houses.
but is that why people are watching the show? Is that why it's successful? I think it's the drama, which like everyone.
I think it's a combination of everything because you have houses, outrageous outfits, like such big personalities,
Mhm.
just all together, and it's like how are they making any money? How's this place operating as a business?
It's obviously very successful. The guy has like private roles. The guys. I feel like I don't even know if we summarized the show yet.
Basically, do you want to summarize it because it's an American one?
All you.
Selling Sunset is about a group of people selling houses, right? And it's called the Oppenheim Group, and basically it's like the most LA kind of girls that you can imagine. Fake body parts.
Yeah.
Outrageous like outfits. 11 a.m. brunch. You shouldn't be wearing that.
Yeah, and I feel like everybody, I don't know about everybody, like who watches the show, but you're skirting over the fact that the guy who runs Oppenheim, it's not a guy, it's twins. Maybe that's just weird to me, but it's like, it's so confusing. Like these twins, they're like, certain identical twins look very similar. These guys look exactly the same. No, that's just me.
I think that's not a key detail.
That's a
Basically,
key detail.
there are
Like these
these
guys, you
girls-
can never tell which one it is.
these girls are selling houses and they're fighting the whole time.
They've like
So
all
much
been
drama.
with one of them or both of them.
No. This is like a couple of them have at some point dated
You
the
said
boss.
every single one but
I
one.
didn't. I said Christine said that.
Oh yeah. The biggest thing from the show has to be the personalities, right?
Yep.
And so many personalities out there. Right now we're on season 2. She's a veteran. She's seen it all.
No. We together are on season 2. However, I have
Said
seen
you're a veteran.
everything.
She's a veteran.
I watched the new season just in case.
Because I'm like, how did it go on for this long?
I watched the new season. I binge watched it in a day, and yeah, have been hooked since I discovered it.
It's wait, you watched all of it in one sitting?
Yeah,
Like
when you were
season
John.
1 through 6?
No. When you were with John,
just
I,
season
like,
6.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, Jesus. But yeah, there are different women on the show that are like real estate agents and very, very big personalities, and they all like fight each other. And then like as the viewer, you just basically, but as the viewer, you like latch on to one, and you're like, for some reason, this is my favorite because she represents a different, like, I don't know. They're all a little bit different, but they're kind of all the same
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. Who's your favorite?
My favorite is Maya because
course.
she's just trying to sell houses. She's the only one there who's just trying to sell houses.
However, let's be real. If the show was just Maya, would we be watching?
No.
You need the others.
She's not as into the drama.
You need the other. Like, the biggest personality is definitely Christine.
Mm-hmm.
She's, like, head.
All drama.
Yeah. Head
HBIC.
honcho. HBIC.
Do you know what that stands for?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so, yeah. She's just she's stirring the pot. Not even stirring the pot.
Always. Yeah, no, she's, like...
And, like, it's funny because you watch the show and you're like, that is who this person is. At least they're being real to themselves, you know what I mean? They are just scathing. And they're just coming at people. Then there's Mary. She's... Tier ranking. Do we want to tier rank them?
Tier? Right.
I think
Top
Maya's
tier?
number 2.
Romaine.
Yeah, well, Romaine's not one of them. Romaine is this French...
Mary's French fiance.
Mary's French fiance, who is a savage, to be honest. Romaine's top tier. Romaine's head honcho.
Yeah. He's so funny. Like,
Yeah, we'll read on
Mary,
that.
season 1, can't understand a word he's saying. She's just nodding along because he's pretty.
They have subtitles for this man.
Yeah, and he, like, you can understand him.
Yeah.
Like, he has a French accent, sure, but, like...
He's speaking English.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Mary just always is like, mm-hmm.
And then we have... Who would be next? Because I don't think it's gonna be Maya.
Maya.
Well, Maya I like the most as a person.
No, but Maya also, I
But
feel
take
like
Maya
she
out
has
of the
a sassy
show.
side. She has a sassy side,
Yeah,
right?
no, fair enough.
She makes all these little quips,
Maya's
but no
funny.
one, like,
Maya's good.
again, Maya has an accent, and then they all, like, shut their brains off to
So we got Romaine,
understand
Maya.
her. Yeah, they're,
Next up,
they
I
need,
think,
like,
is
they're a
Christine.
little bubble. Christine?
Yeah, I know you wouldn't agree, but she's the one who makes the show so interesting. I'm putting Davina last. Like,
Yeah.
she's last. Yeah, she
No,
sucks.
Davina.
Yeah, she's awful.
But Christine, okay. Do you know
And
what I was
Chriselle
thinking?
is right above Davina, by the way.
The Chriselle above, oh my, yeah, like, to be
I
fair,
don't like her.
victim.
Yeah.
But Christine, I do have to agree with you because she's kind of bringing the vibes. Like, she's ridiculous.
She's ridiculous. She's like,
But it's brilliant.
we're watching this episode right now where she's like having an engagement party. So much drama. I don't even want to get it. Like, after she roasted Romaine for getting engaged early to Mary, and now she's throwing an engagement party with this guy she met yesterday.
You're so on top of the drama.
And they're throwing this engagement party, and she's like, I want a zebra there. I thought she meant like a zebra statue. She's getting a live,
Yeah.
and like I don't support the zebra. Like,
She's
that's
got a new
animal
rich
abuse.
man, and she's spending.
All of his money.
Yeah.
She's gonna run him dry,
She.
and I bet they don't last.
To be honest, I don't know. Like,
Well, you watched the show.
Yeah, but I can't remember because I've only seen it
no
through
spoilers.
once.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just spoiled a lot, but
This is season 2,
who
and
cares? Like, it's all, you're watching it for the fighting. Okay, so we have the tier list: Romaine, Christine,
Romaine, Maya,
Romaine, Maya, Christine.
Heather. She's been
Yeah,
flaky
I
this
like Heather.
season, but
She's she's good. I don't like the twins. I don't.
me neither.
However, they're above Chriselle and Davina in my book.
Who? Amanda.
Yeah, Mance is this new girl. She's pretty cool. Actually, I put her above Heather in my
Yeah,
book.
I was gonna say I thought you would.
Yeah, Amanza for me, then Heather. You're Heather Amanza.
I like Amanda.
Are we putting Mary? Mary's like
Heather
alright.
this season is like down.
Mary's alright.
Mary's like mid.
Yeah, but she brings Romaine into the mix, so that's
Okay,
gotta
so
give
Mary's like top.
her some, that's gotta give her some points.
Mary's like
I
pretty
guess.
nice.
Sorry,
No.
I was gonna say. I guess the point is, you get attached to these characters, who are
Yeah.
very, very well
Right.
aware that they are on this reality TV show, which I think is similar to Gogglebox. You know, Gogglebox.
I think it's different to Gogglebox because again, Gogglebox more relaxed setting, and I think for like TV shows like this, possibly people in the UK are more real about it. Like this is these girls, they're in LA, you know, they're like very, very fake,
And that's
everything
where
they
it
say
doesn't
is fake.
work.
They're nice to your face, not
No.
to my face, to their faces. Then they and the little asides are like,
I think that's where Gogglebox kind of loses some points because they are real. They are being who they really are. And in reality, everybody is probably a little bit more boring than they would want to put on television. But in Gogglebox, they're like, we're watching TV. We're having a good time. We're watching TV. We're drinking our tea from our fancy mugs. They have special mugs. That's the most interesting part. Oh, what mug do they have?
No, but you like their banter.
Yeah. I think different personalities in America. Which is like more fake and bigger and like less down to earth. And like you don't like these people, you know? And that's why you want to watch them. Versus Gogglebox is this more homey, like
I think we
warm
can appreciate
feeling inside.
That's very sweet. I think we can appreciate Gogglebox without you can totally. I think you can like them both, and you can like them both separately, because they're different things, you know, and they're going for different vibes. Right?
Yes.
I think we should rate Selling Sunset.
I think Gogglebox is above Selling Sunset. I'd give
really?
Selling Sunset a 5.
Right, no.
That's my honest opinion.
Come on, it needs to be like a 6.
Reality
so
TV show wise,
watch it.
reality TV show wise, I'd give it a 6
Okay.
on the reality TV scale, which then bumps Nathan up to like a 9.
He was a 9.
So the viewers will know if you're lying. What's your rating?
My rating for Selling Sunset was like I gave Nathan a 9 as well.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah, I gave
Because you're Finding Francis.
Gogglebox an 8. I may reprise that and make it a 7.5. Because as much as I really like it, it's not much effort from anybody like involved, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas these other shows are dynamic, there's stuff going on, you know.
Interesting. Storytelling.
I'd rate Selling Sunset 8.5.
8.5? Oh my god, that's way too high. I thought you said a 7.5. I was like, okay, that's a little high.
No, like
But I'll give it to you. You love the show. 7 point. You know what? Good for you. Like, if it brings you that much joy, I respect your opinion.
I find it easy to like sit down and watch it, and a lot of the time I'm always so stressed at uni and like in a lot of situations, and I need TV that's just comforting and doesn't like hurt my brain to watch it. I don't know, like I just need stuff that like I can zone out and like still be invested. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Selling Sunset, it just does it for me.
That's why I like to watch it, because you're like
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes you're like but I was gonna end it with a show we've watched recently that is insane reality television. One of the best shows I've ever seen. I don't know if it takes the cake of Nathan, but it's very good. How To with John Wilson. Amazing show. You don't think it does? You don't think it takes? I can see from your reaction. Nothing
Definitely
on Nathan.
not. Yeah.
It sounds so
The
boring.
like,
it's not. Like
each of the titles is incredibly boring.
But it's like How To. Yeah. I guess that's the intrigue. It's like How To.
Can I like give my like interpretation?
Yes, you probably can understand better. But word it down.
If you were gonna like summarize the show, first of all, I think what Ryan was getting at is you cannot explain it, and you definitely just have to watch it, and you just have to have faith and trust us. It's very good.
Episode
Basically.
4, as our friend Renzo said. Don't watch.
Wild.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a guy, and what he's done is he's gone about New York, which is a very big city. Well, not a very big city, a very populated city that is just crazy. Like, so much going on, so many unusual people, and people who are not, they don't care about anyone else and who's reacting to them or whatever. They're just like doing their thing. So he's gone out with a camera and just filmed so much footage, like so much. And from that, what he does is he sets up each episode with like a concept, like how to invest in real estate.
Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah.
And
that was a sad one.
that was a sad one.
Very sentimental guy.
I cried heavily at this episode.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but what he does is he then he poses this question, and that's the title, and he goes, so how do you do this? And then through the course of these little clips from his time just out exploring, he then goes on tangents and like tries to answer the question, but then finds, oh my gosh, what is that the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, I think it is. she just went off on a tangent there. So you said he's filming a lot of footage, by the way.
Yeah.
This guy literally is always filming. Like, you can see from even the footage that the people on the thing are like, it's a little weird. You always have your camera. Like, he'll be like eating with his friends. He has the camera in their face. It's very strange. But I think that's part of the intrigue for me. I think he's so weird. Like, I love it. But
to again try and explain it,
yes,
he edits down all this footage, goes on all these tangents, and ultimately tries to answer this question, but ends up finding weird things, people who have like such unusual interests or like live in a certain way. I don't know, it's just like, again, so difficult to describe, but like a show like no other.
Yeah. So basically, it's as if you could describe it as like life documentary footage. He's filming around the city, and he'll say a certain word. So it's like, sometimes it's tough to catch a break, and like you'd see somebody like walking on the street and they drop their phone and their phone breaks. So it's like what he's saying,
And
he'll
then it
like
would
match
cut
with
to
footage.
a car breaking,
Yeah.
or someone failing to brake on their bike or something, you know, like unusual happenings. Like, I think it's pretty exceptional if you did manage to catch someone like who brakes their bike too hard or whatever, and like maybe it tips up, but he gets stuff like that.
He'll be like, you gotta watch out for the cops, or like the pigs. This was a funny one. And there's like he's like filming cops after saying the pigs, and then a guy's walking by, and then he films the guy, and he's walking around with the pig on a leash. And you just see he takes this one idea that's like scaffolding. He starts filming scaffolding and sees where it takes him. And it took the scaffolding episode. He filmed scaffolding around New York. It takes him to a scaffolding convention in New Orleans, which he then gets a flight from Comedy Central to take him there. He's filming the scaffolding episode. He leaves, and the building he was staying in collapsed from like scaffolding, and like people like were
because it didn't have scaffolding.
Yeah, because it didn't have scaffolding, and he's like, you need some scaffolding. And it's just, you're like, wow, like, this probably makes no sense to somebody who hasn't seen the show.
I was going to say, we've made it sound exceptionally boring.
Well,
11 out of 10.
Watched it, yeah. Not 11. Like, if this counts as a reality TV show, that makes Selling Sunset look...
I think it's more documentary than reality TV. However, I think I would give it ratings now. First of all, watch the show. Just trust us. It really is very good. Try an episode. It takes a minute to get into it. It took me a bit to get into, like Nathan for you. But again, once you're in it, like...
It's weird. It's like weird, different, which I think is like something that's very necessary in such a saturated
market.
Yeah, especially with like reality TV shows. They're all like the same. The cutaways and stuff. There's no cutaways. This guy has this camera.
You don't see him.
He's filming his life. You sometimes see him,
but
I think.
Rarely. It's like
very rarely.
Basically all POV.
It's amazing. That and Nathan destroy this. That, I would say, watch John Wilson.
First of all, John Wilson rating
8.5. As I've been talking about it, it's not as good as Nathan for you, but 8.9. Like, it's right under Nathan.
For me, 8.2.
Okay, is that lower than Selling Sunset?
Yes.
Wow, really? That's insane. If I were to recommend any show out of the ones we've talked about, which is Naked Attraction, Gogglebox,
did we
John
rate
Wilson.
Naked Attraction?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like 2. Yeah. Sorry.
For you, I rated it a 4. Gogglebox is a 6 because it's like honestly, between Selling Sunset and Naked Attraction, if you were to not watch Selling Sunset but you watched Naked Attraction, and if you didn't watch Naked Attraction but you watched Selling Sunset, you would be gaining and losing nothing. You know, it would add very little to your life watching those shows. However, I think Naked Attraction would add a little bit more because you're like, this is on TV, you know? It's not a good thing that it's adding, but it's like, you're like, wow, this is out there. TV is doing this in 2023. And it's a well-supported show.
Sure.
So, out of the shows we've talked about, we can recommend one.
Say it at the same time.
I know what yours is gonna be.
We'll say it at the same time. I'll count us in. After one, because I need to say one.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Selling Sunset.
But overall, now we'll go into the real deal.
My ranking.
Nathan, John Wilson.
Nathan, Selling Sunset, John Wilson, Gogglebox, Naked Attraction.
Because we did one more American than the UK. Because that's what we were starting at.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're leaning towards America in the reality TV show market here.
No. See, the thing is, right? If we were to do The Apprentice is like very high up there for me. What we spoke about Naked Attraction, which is not a show that I like.
Is Gogglebox the top tier?
Gogglebox is not. I think I'd rate.
Because, honestly,
me,
Apprentice is
Gogglebox
lower
and
than Gogglebox. What about with British Bake Off?
Yeah, I like.
Celebrity British Bake Off?
No, but ever since it's gone to Channel 4, not as good. Celebrity Bake Off's still pretty good. Takeaway, in theory, is that American reality TV is better than British. I don't think that's true. It's just we've spoken about 3 American shows that we both like. We spoke about one British show that I like, and even then it's not like top tier, and one British show that I dislike. So this is not like a comparison of what's better and what's worse. It's just like from both our countries.
Yeah, and also the
there.
2 we talked about, Nathan and John Wilson, those aren't classic reality TV shows.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't even know if they count.
They also are not for everybody, like definitely. Your average reality TV viewer is not going to enjoy them, though, I'd say.
We're talking the Kardashians and like all that nonsense. The British ones have to be like with the classic ones. I'd say I definitely prefer Gogglebox and other ones, British Bake Off to Selling Sunset. But
yeah,
for me, I'd say classic reality TV shows. I'd say the UK wins.
Okay, nice. I agree. What's your ranking? What was your ranking then?
Out of the shows we talked about, Nathan, John Wilson, very close behind. Gogglebox, Selling Sunset, and then Naked Attraction. That's like bottom of the barrel.
We have our rankings.
Yes.
So,
thank you for listening.
thank you for coming. If you've made it to this point, you're an absolute trooper.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Please watch Nathan For You and John Wilson.
And Selling Sunset.
And Selling Sunset, of course. And freaking Gogglebox. You can't leave Gogglebox hanging there.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, for listening. Thank you for eating our dinner with us. Maybe you ate your dinner too.
Maybe.
If we should say that at the start of the episode, eat your dinner with us. Or maybe no one wants to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. It was our first podcast. It was good fun. Anyway, we hope you have a lovely evening. If you're in Paris, go and see the Eiffel Tower because I can see it flashing and I'm not there. Go and find it if you're in Paris.
Yes.
And it's nighttime, I guess. This has been our podcast. Number 1. Many more to come. We hope you enjoyed.
Take care.
Goodbye.